Alright, that should be cool. Let's talk. What up, YouTube? It's your boy D.R.A. Brown, man. I'm back with another video. Let me get this camera together one time. I'm back with another video, man. And today we're talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. I hate to say it, but we are officially pretenders. Dear Cleveland Cavaliers, we had a historical season. Our first time really being a dominant force in the East post LeBron. And I really thought we really had a chance to do some damage in the East. But of course, we get bounced in the second round once again. I know we got injured, but injuries isn't the reason we lost this series, because we were up 20 points in game 2. We were up in game 1. We let them come back every time. The one game we actually showed up and we played like who we are. The next game we get smacked in the mouth. The next game we show who we are. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Cleveland, I don't know. I think the city's cursed. It's very depressing. But I think the biggest thing that happened with the Cleveland Cavaliers is just the simple fact that we didn't change anything from the regular season. Yes, we were dominant. Yes, we was a force to be reckoned with, but Indiana beat us in the regular season. 3-1. So, if they did beat us then, and we didn't change anything, they already had our number. And it showed. Missing Darius Garland hurt us a lot. He's our force general. He controls the pace. And when he was out those games, it showed. Because down the stretch, we just could not figure it out. Donovan Mitchell he's an amazing talent, but he's not a floor general. He can score with the best of them. And he definitely is one of the best players in this league. But I think Donovan Mitchell needs to be he needs to learn how to become more of a leader. And when I say that, I mean it on the aspect of we didn't change anything. Our schemes was the exact same. I don't know why we was going away from what was working. We didn't really attack down low with our 2 7-footers. Like, Okoro doesn't play. Like, I do understand he's not the strongest offensively, but he is solid on defense. And Max Strus, you absolutely positively needs to come off the bench. Like, there is no way in an elimination game you shoot 1 for 9. It was like 0 for 9 or 1 for 9. Like, bro, I cannot believe that. And we really thought putting Strus on Halliburton was a good idea. What are we doing? What are we doing? DeAndre Hunter should have been starting the moment he came to Cleveland. Like, I understand trying to have that firepower come off the bench, but that's not what we needed. We needed him to come off. We needed him to start, and we needed to stick him on Halliburton or Pascal, which we did do. He was on Pascal sometimes, but the Cavs like to switch everything, and that's just not winning basketball. Alright, YouTube, let's get back into this. Speaking on the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, he played superhero ball. He really did, but ultimately the injury bug is what killed us in the end. But that doesn't solve the real situation. Like, I feel like even with all of our players being there, we wouldn't have beat the Pacers. We looked very sloppy. We didn't look like we was playing our brand of basketball. or it's the fact that we was trying to and they just knew how to stop us because they already had our number. We didn't change anything. We played the same game, the same schemes. It showed. It showed a lot. And I honestly think that I don't want the Cavs to blow it up, but I do want them to figure some things out. I think it's time we go away from one of the bigs, and I think it got to be Jared Allen. And I don't think that's blowing it up, right? We still keeping our young core. I think we keep Garland, we keep Mitchell, but we get somebody who has that championship experience, right? I think we got to go out and get somebody who's been there before, because the Cavs don't got nobody who's been there before to be like, all right, this is what we got to do to pave the way to show these young guys how to get there. So I think that's the game plan. We got to get some veteran leadership. We run it back, but we just make some changes, right? DeAndre Hunter has to go in the starting lineup. Max Strus, he's not a bad player, but I just don't want him to start. Imani Bates, let's get Imani Bates out there, bro. Like, the Cavs didn't have nothing to lose. There's no reason he shouldn't have at least stepped on the floor, right? Okoro, we got to get that jumper flowing, bro, so you can get on that court, because there's no reason Isaac Okoro shouldn't have been playing as one of our primary defenders. I think that once we come back stronger, healthy, we can be the 1 seed again. But as of right now, I hate to say it, but I have to call the Cleveland Cavaliers pretenders. We have not been able to make it out the second round since LeBron, and it shows. Like, we can do whatever the hell we want in the regular season, but when it matters and that seeding doesn't matter anymore, we're getting thrown around, man. Like, a couple years back, we got thrown around by the Knicks. Last year, we got beat up by Boston. This year, we got beat up by the Pacers. It's like, what's going on, right? Injuries happen. This is probably like one of the worst injuries in postseason for the NBA in a long time. So we can't blame it on injuries, man. Everybody was banged up. Every series, somebody got hurt. So we can't blame it on injuries. I think it has a lot to do with coaching, and it has a lot to do with the fact that we didn't change our schemes at all. Because even with the injuries, man, we were still up by 20. We could have got the job done. It's our fault we didn't. So I'm looking at the Cavaliers, nobody else. Like I said, I don't think we should blow it up, but I think we got to make a splash, and we keep the core, but we got to let some pieces go just to make the core stronger. And I'm hearing talks about trying to get Giannis. If you can do it, I say try. Yeah, right. Giannis ain't that old. He'll be 30, right? 30, 31. He's still a force to be reckoned with. You pair Giannis with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. That's pretty fire, right? I think, and if we do that, we may have to give up Evan Mobley. That kind of sucks. I would rather just give up a lot of trade value, some bench depth, and maybe Jared Allen. Because without Giannis, the Bucks are instantly going into a rebuild. So that's why I think they want Evan Mobley. But if you could somehow, some way get Giannis without it, I say do it. But Cleveland, we had a hell of a season. I hate that it turned out that way. I was at Game 5. It hurts. I'm going to drop a picture. But yes, man, next year I'm hoping we stop being pretenders and become contenders. Thank you, man, for thank you for the year, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. I don't know. I'm hurt, man. Like, comment, subscribe, dog.